I suppose you want your check. Well, what about this mess? Kyra, I wish you'd be more careful.
Sorry, I didn't see it.
Didn't your mother teach you anything?
Hey, Kyra! Hey, Kyra, come here, girl! Hey, Kyra, come here. Check this out, I got something to show you. Look at this. Huh? It's cool, huh? Yeah. There's a wound inside there that has not been healed over. Don't go scratching that wound. Don't cover it up either. It's okay, girl. Just let it come. Witness it. We all have our dreams, don't we?
And our troubles, too.
Now, what's going on with you today? Come on, tell me about it. Oh, it's like that, huh? Yeah, life's a net made up of so many roads. Dirt roads, asphalt roads, virtual roads. Sometimes we go on a straight line. Sometimes we just go around and around in circles. Drives us crazy, but there's nothing we can do about it. And sometimes we find ourselves at the crossroads. Then what?
You get stuck again. No matter which way you go, you can't win.
Only if you forget who you are. There's nowhere else but here. Go inside your house. What are we? Listen to your music. There's a strange world of words and images just waiting for you. Confront the night until you see the light in there.
I better go now. See you tomorrow, Louis.
Bye, Kyra. Keep on walking.
Ira, is that you?
Yes, Father. Are you feeling all right?
I'm feeling better, but I've still got a bit of a temperature. How was work today?
I'm going to make some rice and eggplant for you.
No, I'm not hungry yet. Later on, I can eat the bean soup left over from yesterday.
You know what, Father? I have a feeling Mother's going to be coming back soon. I dreamt about her yesterday. She looks so happy. I'm sure she'll be back.
She said she'd bring you a flute, didn't she?
That's what the others always say whenever they see me. To make fun of me.
They make fun of you. Really?
Yes. But Nabi never joins them. Whenever the others say things like that, she just stands there, looking sorry for me.
When I think that her father and we've been together since we were teenagers, just like you and Nabi. I'm sorry I haven't been able to see him lately because of my illness.
Everyone's going to be setting lanterns afloat with candles on them tonight. I'm sure she'll be there with Shin. You remember him. Mrs. Bloom's son.
Of course. And yes, tonight's the Festival of Light.
I don't have a lantern, but I'm just going to go and watch.
Go and enjoy yourself. As long as you're with Nabi, I'm not worried. Only stay out of the water.
I'm just going to stand by the shore and watch. I won't be long at all.
The current can be quite strong there.
We need this stuff up here, you know. Hey! Ow! Well, if it isn't our little Lady Shanghai.
Hey, baby, we have your flute right here.
Hey, tell your mom if she's looking for a flute, I got hers right here. You know what I'm saying? Wow, what? Look at her, man. Throwing things at me. Oh my God!
Nobby, don't go. You promised you would float lanterns with us.
along?
Water was too strong. She couldn't help it. Couldn't help it. By the time I got a hold of him, couldn't find my way up.
I'm sorry, Kyra. I know. I shouldn't have gone with them. They were so mean for having made fun of you. But don't let that bother you. It's strange, Nobby. Mother left us 7 years ago. Just walked out of the door at sunset without telling us where she was going. But I know she always keeps her promise. I'm sure she'll be back with a flute for my birthday. Father thinks so too.
We often speak of her at home as if she had just left yesterday. But since she disappeared, nobody, not even Mother, who was her closest friend, has received any news from her.
Shin, where did you come from?
It was so dark. So dark. My light got carried away. I couldn't run fast enough to catch it. This train is weird.
What does it run on? Not on steam. Probably on electricity.
This train doesn't run on steam or electricity. It just runs because that's what it's supposed to do.
You may think you hear its clatter, but that's only because you're used to trains that make noise.
Hear that sound inside? Listen more often to things than beings. Listen to the voice of fire, the call of water. Listen in the wind, to the bush sobbing. It is our ancestors breathing. Those who are dead, who are never gone, they are in the shadow that lightens, the shadow that deepens. The dead are not under the ground.
You appeared from nowhere. I didn't hear you coming in. Who are you?
We are men of the night and masters of words. We come in with the night train. We exist in transfinite numbers and words, and you may rely on us to tell you stories that emerge when you are silent.
And what did they call you, young woman?
Nabi.
It means butterfly in Korean.
And this is Shin and I'm Kyra.
And you're friends, aren't you?
The night is long. You'll all love the journey. Hold, if you can, the river in place. Try to fix a picture in your mind. Why not? Try to pin a butterfly. The husk may be captured, but the flying is gone.
Hear that sound. It is unlike any other. The ears are in constant pain from the sound of blood dripping from a wound centuries long. Each drop of blood crashes into time, quickly dries and waits for another drop of agony.
Tonight, you will discover again the great power of communication. Say river, say mud, say fire, say light. Walk, and you'll be made damp with moon dews. You'll be wet again and again, and all the waters will be yours.
What is mine? A man alone in a sea of white sand.
Where are we now?
This is the Sound and Word Station. 20-minute rest.
Let's get off here. We'll get back on time.
Shin, see the color line? If you cross it, it makes these strange noises.
Look, we're all blue people now.
Nobby, one of these lights is mine. Yours is somewhere here, too.
Yeah, let's follow them. I'm sure they can take us to where our friends are. Kyra, remember the dinner we were invited to?
Let's go. We're late. But how do we get there?
If you really want to go there, we shall be there. Let's all wish it in our hearts and count together to 3. 1, 2, 3!
Oh, look, they're here, finally. Hi. Welcome. We're so glad to see you. We've got this special treat for you tonight, and it just slips right up here, and then this goes right here.
Where did they come from? Do you grow that look like that around here?
Of course. People work really hard. But those things grow here on their own, too.
You haven't even seen the best thing yet. Look, Nobby, it's your favorite fruit.
What's that? I've never seen a fruit like that before.
It's called a durian fruit.
Smells like cat food.
Yeah.
Get it out of here.
Some people just don't know what's truly good.
It's stinky. Yeah, my mom loves that smell so much that at home she keeps a ripe durian under her bed when she goes to sleep. Oh. Smell it all over the house.
Yeah.
Where's Shem?
Shin! Here we go. Shin! I'm here! So that's where you want to take us, Nabi?
Yes. Let's go visit Aunt Wolf. She's a very good friend of my mother's. They say she's a great researcher. She even speaks 11 languages.
Mrs. Wolf? Yes, I remember her. We haven't seen her in a long time. But I thought she was no longer with us. Shh. Is she really here?
Shh. Don't disturb her until she speaks to us.
Leopard, a member of the cat family. He lives in Africa and Asia. He is a clever hunter. He the hunter. Of course. Only ladybugs, cows, hens, and mother animals with their young are called she. Write this down, Lucy. The one you see here is not a woman. Nights are not made for the masses. Night separates you from your neighbor. And if you do light your room at night so you can see the faces of the people, you have to think, who is it? Is the world as immense as a word growing in silence? Nabi, you're here with us. Do you know who you are? Me? I don't know who I am, really. A raccoon becoming a wolf? B-52, a map, a river. You can help Nabi help me. Pin these cards there, will you? I have lots of them and I can't remember my lines unless they're spread out in front of me. A word is a seed, always seeking for a heart. It says nothing, still it says... Nabi, you've always loved language. Let's start with the double. Friend is another self. Know thyself. Ka. Beware of your Ka.
Twins. Suddenly,
주말리.
안녕하세요. 저희 이름은 이동입니다.
누나直接撒皮了。
무시무시 sayonara.
我今天不要吃。
Vostosach.
Я не знаю, что делаешь.
Don't say things you don't mean to say. Words never die. One said they roll on like pebbles thrown in the water. They are the ties that bind. Right now, something said in Washington, in Beijing, in Brasilia, in Delhi, is passing online around the world, instantly transmitted in the global village. Words, endless words. A sound people make. Even in the past has caught hold of, since each person has a different. Even the dead can speak to us now. What we say can be caught hold of 10,000 years from now.
Steel. It's kind of like a fossil. Imagination, hardened. This thing that goes on beyond the flesh and the bone, the fluid. It's kind of enigmatic effigy. Yeah, that's looking good there. When I think about urban, this was urban crawl, LA roots. It was automotive paint, car, monochromatic at first. This was the first one where I broke through into the whole idea of color and form. It was about the tactility, the whole holistic thing of the touching, the inviting of the touching. That's what was going on here. And it became urban.
urban undersea with all this kind of blue. Of course, in Rendezvous, also. Now, this thing was, the interesting thing was cutting up this spring, chopping up this spring like the prosciutto. And then the whole thing kind of sort of putting it back together, and it kind of like exploded out. Each piece is kind of like a journey, sort of an unknown. That's the whole trip, the unknown. Finding these structures, kind of going upriver, excavating. That's the thing that drives it. Go back again. What else is there? Kind of to be unloosed, to be found. Good. Kajabi. Here, each piece kind of presents conundrums, kind of how to solve the piece in the round. I mean, that's always the challenge. 360 degrees. In this case, also, this kind of like, how does this space frame kind of integrate into this? Integrate into the form, melding it together. And then what does it become? This kind of metaphorical yap, somewhat cartoonish, but with its constructivist roots, all the 20th century movements gobbled up here to some kind of a bouillabaisse. Hopefully comes out with its own kind of idiom. Let's get a little bit more oxidation here. Breath. That's what it is. Just breath. That's what's going to cut through this thing. That's all that the cutting process is. It's just oxidation.
Careful!
You know where you're going.
On and on to the end.
That's nice. This train does go to...
Where are you two going?
Tickets? Tickets, please.
That's for him too.
Young lady, did you come on here from the third dimension? It's all in good order. Enjoy the rest of your trip.
Wow. That's quite some ticket. With that, you can go anywhere, not just one place or another.
It's green. It's a free pass to space.
I see. With this pass, you can go on and on forever on this fourth dimension railroad. You have my respect.
I don't know anything about this.
They cut out my voice. two voices. I pour on my songs, two different tongues. They strip me of the sun, two new suns, and two resplendent drums. I am playing! They isolated me from my people. And today, my twin song is returning like an echo to my people.
Looks like a huge fire.
What kind of fire is that? What makes it glow red like that?
It is the scorpion's fire.
What's a scorpion?
It's an insect. Good insect.
Yes. She knows what she's saying. It's a good insect. Of course, it can kill you if you get stung by it. But like all of us, it can be a good bug. The story goes, long ago, in a field in India, there was a scorpion who lived by killing little bugs and eating them. Until one day, a weasel came and found the scorpion and wanted to eat him up. Well, the scorpion ran away as fast as he could. But the weasel kept after him until he had him trapped, he thought, because the scorpion fell into a well. But now he was struggling in the water and he couldn't escape from the well, no matter how hard he struggled, and he was beginning to drown. So he prayed, I have taken the lives of I don't know how many insects in my life, but look how hard I struggle when my own life is in danger. And yet I end up here. Why could I not have given myself to my fate and let the weasel eat me so then he could have lived for another day? But look into my heart. I don't want my life to be wasted like this. Use my body for the benefit of others. So the scorpion's body broke into beautiful crimson flames that lit the darkness of the night. So they go on, burning forever.
Tonight is the Festival of Lights. Nabi, isn't it?
Do you still see the scorpion, Kara?
Die. Dissolve. Disappear. The 3Ds.
This is the Dance and Light Station. It's the last 20-minute rest. After this, there are no more stops.
Let's get off, Nabi.
What about Shem?
Don't wake him. He's having his own trip. You too should complete yours.
Remember the rules of night passage. Don't stop in the dark or you'll be lost. Move to the rhythm of your senses. Go where the road is alive.
Where are we going? We're just going. Isn't there a place you want to go to? No, we're going for a walk. Let's just feel where the wind is blowing. We'll go with the wind, where the road is alive. Well then, I can already feel where. Yes, I know where.
Don't expect anything. Just go.
Do you know where this leads us?
No.
Just concentrate on walking as far as it leads.
Nabi,
Don't worry, just let it tell you the way.
bit more on your side, just so we can get closer to the shore. It's strange, Nabi. I have a feeling we're being looked at. Right now on a screen. Yes. I feel the same. There are eyes watching us. We don't see them, but they are there. And we feel them. Don't you have the feeling there's an eye looking out of these boxes?
Sorry, I didn't mean to keep you waiting so long.
That voice.
Uncle Boris!
Hello, Navi. Welcome to the House of the Immortals. This is my assistant, Alice. I'm glad to see that my immortals have made such an impact on you and your friend.
But can your immortals, can they speak a clear language?
Ah, I see I've whet your appetite now. We're working on that. There are a few minor little insignificant problems, mostly having to do with diction, pronunciation, and dialogue. But soon, very soon, not only will they be able to speak in clear language, but they will sing. Alice, do we have our fellow men up yet?
Yes, they're ready, Captain.
Ah, good. You'll like these. This first fellow is named Marsalis.
Teeth?
Yes, exactly. A robot with teeth. Why do you suppose there are teeth?
I don't know.
It's for the cigar.
Cigar?
Mm-hmm.
Why a cigar?
For the smoke rings. Marsalis is the only robot in existence who blows smoke rings. Well, enough of that. This fellow is named Sabor. As you can see, he's a bit more rotund, a little more squat, but also a little more delicate. And he walks with a kind of back and forth. He kind of balances with a to and fro kind of gait. Yes, yes, quite a bit like that, only more like this. Mm-hmm.
What's that on his head?
Huh? Oh. Antenna. The kind of a vestigial organ. Quite a bit like your own appendix, Navi. Sabor walks, talks, and smokes cigars.
Why do all your robots smoke cigars?
Well, it's less a bad habit than an index of their humanity. Something that we and they can share. So that theirs is not just an empty immortality, bearing the passage or the trace, even a small trace, of humanity, but something that we have in common. That's why I call this place the House of Immortals. This is the Domus Effigium, the place of images. Oikon ton eidolon, the place where images go on. But enough prattle. Let's have the other one. Okay, and this fellow, I haven't named him yet.
Mr. Boris.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still curious about your cubes over here.
Yes?
If you can bring immortality to people,
Mm-hmm.
can you revive the dead bodies?
Excellent question. But really a question more appropriate to my colleague and dear friend, Dr. Kennedy. The man is an absolute wizard, a genius in matters of new technology and media. You've met him, I think. Yeah? Well, he scans brains, so doubtless he knows that you're here. Just go back out the door you came in, turn right, go to the end of the hall, and you'll see him hard at work. Go on, he's waiting. He's expecting you. Nice girls, huh?
I think if we fire up the machines, we'll get lucky this time and pull out some serious data.
Tape's rolling, we got speed.
And it looks good.
The only problem we're having is
Pattern structure's solid.
occasional glitch.
I don't know what happened last time that we got that glitch in the data. That was weird.
Looks good.
I think it's just an anomaly from local intercom or
That's
something
what
like
it
that.
is. So I'll have to make sure that the computers are capturing data structure. And energy looks good. So let's see what we've got. Ha! Started already. Very good.
Dr. Kennedy?
Yeah.
I was wondering if you had got any readings for luminosity and colorimetry on the fluoroscope. I'm seeing some contrast errors that are sort of not what I would expect.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we've got video cubes here, but to me it looks like video light cube. I just don't see if this is really the way to go. Is there some other option we could use other than this?
Well, all I can think of is film.
Yeah, well, what would be the difference between film light and video light?
Man or machine? It's hard to tell. During our first experiments, we made the mistake of working with inanimate matter. Once we happened upon a mistake that made us realize that the material has to be receptive to the energy. That improved our success rate. Once we got volunteers who knew they were going to be revived, our results skyrocketed. It appears that the matter or the flesh has to be willing. The revitalization takes place on its own. We merely provide the circumstances that are conducive to this action. When energy separates from matter, something special occurs. It can leave a door open. With that door open, it's much easier to put the energy back into the matter. The fact that we don't have a higher yield is purely a matter of our lack of understanding of both the matter state and the energy state.
What a funny way to let yourself in the dark. I bet you don't even see us.
I am the light.
Kyra. It's dark in here. Take this light.
Navi? 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 Where are you, Navi?
You don't need it anymore.
What on earth are you crying for? Look this way, will you?
Happy is the one who walks free, feels the gentle breeze of friendship. Through her every vein and nerve flows the friend. If she speaks, it is to the friend. If she seeks, it is from the friend.
Your friend has gone very far away, Kyra. There's no point looking for Nabby anymore.
Why? I told her we'd stick together and go on and on forever.
Of course. Everyone thinks so. But you can't go on forever. And everyone is Nabby. Everyone you meet, they are all people that you have danced with or ridden on trains with so many times before. Where the path ends, the novel begins.
Fiction is a small window in your room. Howsoever strange and mysterious the fiction may be, it pales next to lived events.
Everything on screen has to go on disappearing if the stories are to live with us. After all, that's how we leave. We fade from sight and memory while other things fade in on screen and the show goes on.
Disappear and dissolve. You were a child playing with your mother, and that child disappeared. You have become a young woman, so has your friend Nabi, and she disappeared. You will become an old woman, and you will disappear. The whole of your friendship is condensed in this one passage. A new dimension has come to you. You'll have to go on, all by yourself.
What's going on here? Has something happened?
A young woman is drowned. She tried to save a little boy who fell into the water.
Kyra, Shin fell in the water and Nabi jumped in after him. And when we got back with help, they were gone. Everyone's come out to look. Nabi's father's over there. We haven't found him.
It's no use now. She fell in almost 2 hours ago. Thank you for having been with Nabi in her journey tonight. Thank you. Oh, I've just seen your mother a while ago, Kyra. Go home quick. She said she was heading home to see you. Go.
Come on.